Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good still morning, yeah. Good morning. Um live pula baca doa. Okay, alright. Apa ya? Jarang baca doa. Haiman lah baca doa. Aiman,
Ya teacher.
can you please recite
Wait.
the doa?
Ya. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. O Allah, honor us by the light of understanding and take us out from the darkness of doubt and open us the doors of your knowledge. O Allah, open your wisdom and spread to us from the treasures of your mercy. Please open our hearts and mind to receive knowledge. Bless us and guide us in our quest for success. O Allah, open our heart, make our work easy for us, and remove the impediment from our speech, so that they may understand our speech. O Allah, nothing is easy except what you have made easy. Amin ya Rabbal Alamin.
Amin. Amin. Okay, thank you, Aiman. Again, yeah, to correct you, the first one, yeah, is upon, upon. The second word in the doa is open. This first one is upon. Betul, Haiman? The first one
Yes.
tu upon kan? That is
Uh,
upon, ya, bukan open. All classes the same thing. They'll get this wrong. Okay, Firdaus has sent the idiom of the day, but then he was telling me that he is having connectivity problems, so he couldn't join. He will try. One more person who texted me is Ili. Is Art here? Art kan best friend Ili.
Yes, teacher.
Art, Ili is always not well, yeah?
Yeah, she's having some kind of sickness or something.
Some,
Sometimes she has headache, sometimes stomachache, sometimes she doesn't eat, so like her body acting up and all. And if she eats, her body will still act out and yeah, like that.
okay, all right, okay. I have no comment. If it's due to your eating habit, then I won't comment because it's you. Okay? I cannot change. Only you can change. So I say. Fazana mesti terasa. Mana Fazana? Is she here?
I'm here,
Okay.
teacher.
Have you taken your spinach?
No, I, not yet, teacher.
I thought so. All right. Okay. Okay, what we are going to do today, number one, I checked your answers for the grammar test I gave you, remember? Okay, and unfortunately, I am not happy with the marks that you've got for the grammar test. It seems that, okay, I have done a big mistake by not telling you what is present tense. I I remember I asked you when do we use present tense, but perhaps I forgot to tell you what is actually present tense. Did I or I didn't? I don't remember. Somebody please respond. Did I teach you? Did I teach you what is present tense? I did ask you. I remember I asked you when do we use present tense, and then you answered. Okay, and then I gave you some examples. But then did I teach you what is present tense? Because I see from your answers that some of you don't even know what is present tense. Surprisingly kan, shockingly kan, okay, you do not know. Okay, I'm going to present your answers. Yeah, I'm going to choose a few to present because that day I made the mistake, whereby you cannot see your answers. Today I corrected, so the listening part you could see which one you got wrong. Yeah. This one is the latest listening. so far, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people have got full marks for listening just now. Okay, only 4, yeah? Okay, some have just sent your grammar test. Okay, let's check this. I do not want to go to Haiman's. Okay, kita ambil siapa punya? Okay, wait, let's take Husna. Is that okay? Okay, check Husna's, yeah? Okay. Okay, this is Husna's paper. Husna, okay, eh? No hard feeling, eh?
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, all right. So this is your mark. Actually, I put that over 30. Tak tahu macam mana dia jadi over 10. Okay, never mind. Okay, the first one. Okay, I'm going to check, yeah? You check your answers as well. Okay, the first one. Okay, can... Tak boleh nak erase this thing. The marks. Okay, can dash spooky film every weekend. Okay, this one, okay, because of the word every weekend, okay, therefore watch becomes watches. Okay, kejap my pen is missing again. Okay, watch becomes watches. Hold on, yeah. Imran, tolong cari pen, ibu. Where's my pen? Ni stylus ni. Mana ni? Baru tadi ada dah hilang. Oh my goodness. Oh, pin. How am I going to write? Sudah dah lah. Seriously. Found it. It's here. Sorry. Okay, all right. Okay, now watch becomes watches because can. Okay, so now if I go back to what is simple present tense, the one that I forgot to teach you what is simple present tense. Okay, now if you remember, yeah, I think last year when I first taught you, I came up with this: he, she, it. Okay, verb plus s ataupun plus es. Okay, you, we, they. Okay, verb only. Alright. I ni normally it will be in a different group because I am special, so this one also verb only. Alright. Okay, this one is for the normal verb, and then for verb to be, this one we use is, this one we use are, this one we use am. Okay, this is for verb to be. Okay, untuk belonging, okay, this one we use has, this one we use have, this one we use have. Okay, untuk ni we use does, this one we use do, this one we use do. Okay, inilah dia simple present tense. Okay, this is simple present tense plus the subject verb agreement. Okay, so if ini simple present tense because when I look at your answers, some of you do not know, you do not even know what is simple present tense. Some are using ing there, sedangkan I said no ing without the verb to be. Kalau you ada verb to be, baru you letak ing. Okay, verb with ing. So some still use past tense there. Okay, so you don't actually read the instruction and you do not know what is simple present tense. So if I say simple present tense, this is simple present tense, whereby you look at the subject and then you determine whether there is s or no s for the verb. Okay, okay, that is simple present tense. Okay, that one, the second column is for verb to be. Okay, all right. So I hope, yeah, after this, if I say simple present tense, you know what is happening. Okay, all right. Okay, go back to this. Okay, so that's why can here is he. So when he, okay, tambahlah verb plus es because the word watch cannot come with just s. Okay, how to pronounce if you just add s? Watches. How to pronounce? Cannot pronounce. Okay, therefore you put es so that it's easier for you to pronounce. Okay, that is why it is with es. Okay, moreover, words, verbs that normally ends with either sh or ch, normally we will add ataupun th ya, normally we will add es to it uh, to make it easier to be pronounced. Okay, okay. Number two, why? Okay, the word given is you always criticize. Okay, now this is a question. Okay, when it is a question, okay, all right. So you'll be asking, dia mesti ada verb to be. Okay, why are you always, okay, sebab ada are, so therefore you have to put the ing for the verb. Okay, so it becomes criticizing. Okay, so here Husna's answer is correct. Why are you always criticizing me? Okay, I saw one student, I can't remember who, all right. He ke she pun cannot remember. I think she. Okay, she wrote, okay, why you are always criticizing me. Okay, betul tak? Why you are always criticizing me? Is that correct? Cepat respond. Is that correct? Why you are always criticizing me?
No, teacher.
Why? Why? Memang that is wrong. Okay, why? Okay, because when you want to make statement and when you want to make question, the verb to be will change its position. Okay, when you say you are always criticizing me, that is a statement. When you want to change it to question, you have to change the position of the verb to be. So you have to put the verb to be first. Okay, so why are you always criticizing me? Okay, so if I want to answer that, you are always, ataupun I want to make that into statement, you are always criticizing me. That is a statement. Okay, understand, yeah? Okay, I hope you really understand this. Yeah, when you want to ask question, it will change the position. Okay, boleh ke? Boleh ke? Because there are students who make that kind of error. That's why I have to correct you. Okay, all right. I know some are good. Your class ni, some are very good. Okay, some are quite weak. So I have to explain this. Okay, bear with me. All right. Next, number 3. Okay. Okay, number 3. I dash with my parents right now. Okay, right now. So I right now mestilah you nak letak ing. When you nak letak ing to show that something is happening right now, okay, you are at the moment living, so you have to add with verb to be. So Husna's answer here is perfect. I am not living. Okay, because the word not is given there. So I am not living with my parents right now. Okay, kalau positive, I am living with my parents right now. Okay, all right. Okay, if you have any questions, yeah, just straight away stop me and ask. Yeah. Okay, next. Jack thinks of writing a mystery about the Bermuda Triangle. Okay, that is Husna's answer. Okay, Husna, why do you think the answer is thinks?
Maybe present tense. Jack.
Okay, why do you think that is present tense?
It's a statement.
Because it's a statement?
Uh,
No. A statement need not be in present tense. Fact needs to be in present tense. Kan I told you the three. The first thing I taught you kan before I gave this exercise is the first one is fact. You use present tense. The second one is routine. The third one is something scheduled. Okay, I gave the three main ones when you are supposed to use present tense. Okay, but now here he is actually at the moment thinking of writing about the Bermuda Triangle. This is not something habitual or this is not a fact. Okay, fact ni, no, he can change his thinking. Okay, so that is not a fact. Okay, perhaps you misunderstood that this is actually a fact. Okay, that is why you use think. Okay, so the most suitable answer here is Jack is thinking. Okay, Jack is thinking at that moment here. Jack is thinking of writing a mystery about the Bermuda Triangle. Okay, it's going to be at that moment. Okay, all right. Next, number 6. Sama juga. Okay, you put there we become more and more frustrated with our two children. That means this one is something, either you are saying this is a fact or this is something habitual, whereby this is not both. Okay, this is something that is happening at that moment. Okay, can more and more, that means it is still happening. Okay, so the answer should be we are becoming more and more frustrated with our two children. Okay, all right, so far so good. Okay, all right, next. Okay, my plane, okay, this one is correct. Okay, my plane arrives. Okay, siapa yang dapat salah tu, ramai dapat salah this one actually. Okay, since we are only looking at Husnas now. Actually, many of you have got wrong for this one. Okay, is arriving lah. Okay, macam-macam ada. Now, this one is what I told you, yeah, something which is scheduled. Okay, and it's almost certain to happen. Okay, so my plane arrives at 5 p.m. tomorrow. All right. Okay. Next. Okay. Stop shouting at me. All right. Because at the moment, so you are not being a very good friend at the moment. Okay. All right. Okay. Any questions for number 1? Now, if you click that test again, can you look at yours again? Boleh tak? This is a question I'm asking you. What will happen if you click at that test again? Will it, be a new one, or you can have a look at yours?
Mine is a new one.
I see. Macam mana nak buat I have to snip one by one lah and send to you. Okay, tak apalah. I'll do that. Okay. I know what. I will send to you so that you can actually print it out and paste it in your book. Okay, all right. Nanti I send you PDF. Okay, next, number 2. That's the girl, all right, who my brother is marrying. All right, not which, because girl, a human being, I told you cannot use which. All right. Number 2, the castle. Okay, castle ni is a place. So when it is a place, we use where. Okay, which ni will give you more information about something. Kalau dia bagi more information, then we use which. Okay, if we just refer to that one place, we use where. Okay, so the castle where, apa pula? The castle which, okay, it gives more information, is haunted. Salah So you've got that wrong, Husna. Where tu salah. Okay, where tu kalau tempat saja. Now is giving more information about the castle. The castle is haunted. Okay, so more information is given. So the castle which is in Scotland is haunted. Okay, kenapa? Which? Because it is giving more information about the castle. Okay, which one? The one in Scotland is haunted. Okay. All right. Next, that boy. Okay. whose biological parents are famous. Okay, this is belonging. Okay, whose biological parents are famous is my best friend. Okay, now this type of sentences are very good because the whose biological parents are famous is actually in between two commas. Okay, so if I were to take out this phrase, yeah, I take out this phrase whose biological parents are famous, my sentence would be that boy is my best friend. So yang in between the two commas tu is actually just extra information. Alright, so this type of sentences is considered uh, complex sentences, which is very good. Okay, okay. Number 4, that's the year. Okay, that's the year referring to time, so we use when. Okay, okay. When people first heard about Area 51. Okay, the reason, okay, referring to reason, of course, why. Okay, the reason why I don't watch spooky films is because they scare me. Okay, number 6, the person to whom I was speaking is one of my colleagues. Okay, remember this is just like the sample, yeah, the example that I gave you uh, the other day. Okay, all right. Next, number 7, the house. Okay, which I've just built for my extended family. Alright, is in the countryside. Okay, again, which nampak tak dia bagi extra information. Okay, which I've just built for my extended family. That is extra information about the house. Okay, the main idea is the house is in the countryside. Okay, more information is given by putting the word which. The house, nak bagi extra information, use which I've just built for my extended family is in the countryside. Okay, macam number 2 just now, ya. The castle is haunted. Itu the main idea. But extra information, the castle, which is in Scotland, that is extra information, is haunted. Okay, all right. The last one, that's the building. Okay, that's the building. Okay, it's the place here. So where Sir Arthur Conan Doyle lived. Okay, all right. So far so good with number 2. Okay, not being able to look at your faces. Okay. So I do not know what are your expressions. Okay. Okay, next. Number 2, the historian found the rare book he was looking for in the library. So he was looking for and he found, okay, in the past. Okay. Number 2, the ghost was crying softly when I saw it. Very good. Okay, so I saw it was crying. Okay, nampak? Okay, it cannot be both in the past, yeah? So one was past continuous, another one in the past. Okay, my grandparents, uh, okay, not stayed. Hmm. Okay, you took from the word not stay and you just changed the not stay to past tense not stayed. Okay, wujud ke perkataan not stayed? The question is, are there such a phrase such as not stayed?
Sure, if did not stay.
Again?
Did not stay.
Okay, is there such a phrase such as not stayed?
I'm not sure.
Not sure? No, there is no. Okay, there is no such a phrase here as not stayed. Okay, mesti ada something before that. Okay, now when you use did not, okay, dia baru jadi negatif, did not. And when you have used the word did, the verb stay, dia remains as the root word. Because did just now is already the past tense. Macam I want to say, I did not eat. I did not eat. Boleh tak I did not eat it? I cannot. I did not eat is wrong. I did not eat this morning. Ataupun she did not do my homework. She did not do my homework. Did not lepas tu root balik do. Okay, so the same thing here. My grandparents did not stay. Stay to stay at it as the word stay. Okay, so did not stay with us when I was young. Okay. Okay. Number 3, okay? Okay, number 4 now. Okay, number 4, the word is dig up. Okay, I agree with you. The word is dig up. Okay, but here, Husna, you have written do, yeah, do the archaeologists dug up the ancient grave at 9 o'clock yesterday? Okay. Okay, is this a period of time or does it happen at one time? Okay, this is a question. Is it a period of time or did it happen at one time? Can somebody please respond? Husna lah respond. Husna, since today is your day. Now Husna?
Teacher, I think she's having an internet problem.
Oh, she's having internet problem. All right.
Yeah.
Can somebody please help?
Is it one time, teacher? Because like 9 o'clock yesterday.
9 o'clock yesterday. So can you just finish, digging up at, 9 o'clock sharp, you finish digging?
Wait,
You understand what I mean?
oh, so it's period of time.
Okay, so it's a period of time. Okay, all right. So it's just that at that time, was he still digging the ancient grave? Okay, all right. So archaeologists, how many archaeologists here?
One.
Only one. Okay, so only one. Okay, so one, that means we use was or were because this is supposed to be in the past. Was or were? Sebab here
Was.
kita nak cakap digging up, is a stretch of time. So at that time, was he still digging up? Okay, alright. So because we want to use digging up, okay, so we have to use verb to be. So verb to be, past tense ada dua je, was or were. So here archaeologist only one person. So we are supposed to use was. Okay, so was the archaeologist digging up the ancient grave at 9 o'clock yesterday?
Teacher, what if for like my answer, I put did the archaeologist dig up? I did it like that.
You did the archaeologists dig up the ancient grave
Ah,
9? Sebab at 9 tu macam the way I understand, the question is asking like this, at 9 tu was he digging up at that time? Macam tu, faham tak?
oh yeah. It's
usually
referring to that time, right?
referring to that time. So was he digging up at that time? That means it cannot be if he has finished, because if you use simple past tense, something that has finished and that's it, right? Okay, so cannot be referring to one time, 9 o'clock. You faham tak? You faham tak?
Yes, yeah. Because I thought the sentence was like, did the archaeologist finish digging up at that time? So like,
Right. So
did the
here, I think what is meant is like, at that time, was he still digging up? Okay, all right. So if you say, did the archaeologist dig up the ancient grave at 9 o'clock yesterday? Kalau you kata macam tu, what I understand is, macam he started digging at that time. Okay, perhaps. Okay, that can be correct. Art, if the meaning is, he started, perhaps. Okay, then that can be. Okay lah. Macam ni. If you write was, okay, it should be with was the archaeologist digging up. Okay. If you want to use did the archaeologist dig up? Macam tu. Okay. Macam yang ni do dug up memang salah terus lah. Okay. Ataupun if you write did the archaeologist dug up, that is wrong. Okay. Ataupun was the archaeologist dug up, that is wrong. Ataupun was the archaeologist dig up, that is wrong. Okay. So if you want to use was, it must be with digging up. Okay. If you want to use did, it must be with dig up. Okay, all right. So I accept two answers there. Okay. All right. Next, number 5, the alien, okay, landed the UFO, opened the door and came down the steps. This one no problem, yeah? So all past tense. Sebab apa? Open dah past tense, came down dah past tense. Okay. Alright. Number 6. My brother did not do the laundry while I was cleaning. He was asleep. Okay, alright. So what do you think should be the answer here? I was cleaning, so
Rosie was not doing.
okay, alright. Because I was cleaning. So he was not doing the laundry. Okay, so both, continuous. So he was not doing the laundry while I was cleaning. He was asleep. Okay, all right. Number 7, we were walking down the street when we heard a loud scream. That one, no problem, yeah? Okay, number 8, again. Okay, what should be the answer? Somebody else please respond. Ame. Is Ame there? Ame? Wait, is Ame there? Oh, Ame. Neither. Azrael, can you respond?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, can you respond? How do we correct this? Number 8.
Number 8.
Shikin, can you correct this?
Did much solve the mystery of the lady in white she was investigating? I
Okay,
use
all right.
did.
So, okay, all right. Okay, so again, yeah, we don't use do if we want to use simple past ataupun past continuous. We don't use do. Okay, all right. So we use did after the word did again, yeah, the root word. So did much solve the mystery. Okay, so that should be the answer. All right. Okay. I hope ya after this, kalau you use did lepas tu root word. Do soft, it we don't have this kind of question. Do much soft. There is no such thing. There is no such question. Okay. Did much soft? Yes. Okay. Do much soft? Salah terus. Okay. Much dengan do totally wrong. Okay. Much here is one person. Tak kira lah he ke she ke, much is one person. One person just now, remember I showed you one person ni. Apa dia kalau one person? Does, mana ada do? You with they baru do. I do. Kan one person here does. Okay, so if you use the word just now, apa tu? Do, much, totally wrong lah. Definitely wrong. Okay. But do and does, the past tense is did. Okay, so if this is present, then it's does much. Okay, but here is past tense, so did much soft. Okay, boleh faham tolonglah IS. Okay, IS grammar ni mesti perfect. Okay, kalau tak perfect pun near to perfect. Okay, macam yang ni too simple an error to be made, Macam do, does ni tu basic tu, form 1 punya. Okay. Alright, okay, yang ni mungkinlah a bit difficult for you. This one I tak kisah sangat. I am more interested in the first 3 parts, okay, whereby the present, the past, okay. Okay, this one actually the answer is Peter used to be frightened. Okay, that ni because every night at bedtime kalau you nak letak wood pun boleh. Okay. Apa lagi boleh? Always pun boleh sebenarnya. Okay. Okay. Are they? I see. Yang ni are. There is the word are. So are should come with. Kalau Husna, Adeline okay nak tanya Husna. Are should come with.
ING.
ING, exactly. Alright, so are they getting? Tu je. Okay, so are they getting used to living with their relatives? Okay. Alright, next, number 4, Sally. Sally, Sally. Sally what?
God.
Hmm. Okay. She's been doing it for years, So, that means this is present tau. She's been doing it for years and she is still, cooking for the family. So she is either is used to cooking. Okay, Sally is used to cooking the family meals. Ataupun Sally, gets used. Salah dari segi maksud. I think the most suitable answer would be is. I am used. Kalau I am used to cooking for the family because I've been doing it for years. Betul tak? I am used. So because this is Sally, so Sally is used to cooking the family meals. She's been doing it for years. Okay? Alright. So number 5. Number 5 apa? Are they used? Are they used memang confirm salah. Because kalau are, it will come with ing. So salah. Okay, alright. Kalau you want to ask, there are 2 answers here. Do they use? Kalau are, dia bukan ing here tau. Kalau are, it will come with are they used, okay, with d, okay. Or, okay, did they use to live in Transylvania? Okay, did they used to live in Transylvania? Okay, that will be the most suitable answer. Okay, alright. We didn't use to. Okay, ini betul we didn't therefore use, tak ada ed. Okay, alright. Okay, so sekarang ni if you were to make correction for this. Okay, now that you know all the answers already, I hope you can still remember the answers. Okay, I will resend this to you. Can you download the one that I have given you before this year? Can you download as PDF and print it out? Boleh tak boleh? Try. Boleh tak? Can here it is said that you can do the exercises online or download the worksheet as PDF. Okay, can you download that worksheet as PDF and print it out? Okay, this time you paste it in your books and then you write the correct answer in on the on the worksheet that you have printed out and paste it in your exercise books. Okay, your blue book. Okay, boleh ke? Okay. You don't see any option to download? How come the instruction says that you can download the exercises online or download the worksheet as PDF? Only I can download Okay, let me check again. Okay. All right, now let's look at the next exercise I've given you just now. Okay. The lowest Okay, I think the English here used for the second exercise just now was very good. Okay, good English. Okay, but then she was very too fluent lah. It was too fast for you perhaps. Okay. Hmm. Ariani baru hantar grammar test. Okay, this is Noraisa's. Okay, I see quite some of you, yeah, who have got the bedding and mattress wrongly labeled. Okay, quite a number. Okay, not only Aisa, okay, that one is called the disposable nappies ataupun we call it diapers. Okay, alright, diapers ataupun nappies. Okay, alright. Next, that one we call it pram. Okay, ataupun stroller. There is another word stroller or pram. Yeah. Okay. The third one is called mattress. Okay, mattress ni tilam. Mattress tilam. Bedding ialah all your bed sheet kan, what do you call that, comforter, alright, your whatever lah, your pillow cover, your bolster cover, all that comes under bedding. Okay. Alright. Number two ni actually this exercise is made easy for you whereby you just click. If you look in your textbook, you are actually supposed to write okay the words and phrases from which you hear. Okay, that is more difficult. Yeah. Right. But then this one I've made it easier for you. So the first one, another word for pregnant women is expectant mothers. Okay. Learn these phrases. Okay. Has a higher value, is worth more. Okay, worries about the environment is ecological concerns. Okay, studies disagree about that. This one is wrong. Okay, bukannya that's been proved. Okay, one word missing there, which is there's one word missing. If you listen very carefully, that hasn't been proved. Okay, that hasn't been proved. Okay. So this is a bit wrong here. Okay. Not earning much money on a low income. A very young child is called an infant. Okay. And looking after the children is childcare. Okay. Now for this part, many of you have not got full marks for this part. Okay. All right. So yeah. Okay, let's listen to the audio. Okay, one time only, yeah? We'll listen to the audio. Okay, just now when you were doing this exercise, how many times did you listen to the audio? How many times? Once or twice?
Twice.
Twice. Okay, all right. You should be listening to it twice. Okay, for those who are having problem in understanding, you can actually listen more than twice. Okay, because this is just an exercise. Okay, that is why it is embedded here. If not, I would have controlled the audio. No problem. I can actually control the audio. But then, I have embedded it here so that, you can have your own sweet time. Listen to it as many times as possible because this lady inside here, she's very fast. Okay. All right. So first of all, when you are doing listening, always read the questions first. Okay, so that you have some idea of what it is going to be about. Okay, so for example, I haven't listened to it now, so I read. Okay, I read the questions. Okay, it's about Finnish government. Okay, Finnish ni apa? From where? Which country? Finland in England. Okay, all right, Finland. Okay, Finland. Okay, it's talking about baby box. Okay, so I expect what to listen to without listening to it. Okay, I haven't listened to any yet, so I know it's about Finnish government, about baby box. Okay, also I have to listen to why the government decide to give the baby box to the mothers. Okay, all right. So mothers who receive this baby box, okay, when? Okay, because this is kata first child, second, okay, every time. Okay, all right. So listen when. Okay, all right. Contents changed over time. Oh, I see. The contents will change over time. I haven't listened, you know. I haven't listened to any. Just by reading the questions, I know what to expect. Okay, right? So why? Okay, is it ecological, fewer things, or latest material? So I have to listen for that. Okay, all right. So what cultural benefits? What are the cultural benefit? Okay. Oh, is it that they are happier than other nations, or the standard of reading in Finnish children has improved, or there's been change in family sleeping habits? Okay, all right. Okay. Ini siapa punya ni? Noraisa. Okay. All right. Next. Uh, Finish baby sleep outside. I see. All right. I haven't listened. Okay, just by reading the question, I know already what to expect. Okay, except winter. Okay, catch diseases from sleeping outside, or it's thought to be good for them. All right. Scandinavian parents react to extremely cold temperatures. Okay, I have to listen how they react. Okay, and they say that the tradition of putting babies outside to sleep. Okay, what does she say? This Susie. Okay, so I have to listen to all these things. Okay, all right. You see, so this is the first step you have to do before listening. Reading the questions, okay, guessing what you are going to listen to, all right, and you know what you are supposed to look for when you listen to, and then you start listening. Did you do this just now, or you were too excited you straight away press play? Okay, I know some of you, you straight away click play, all right, and then you were answering the question, and then you were reading the question. Okay, so that is wrong. Yeah, please correct the way how you answer. Okay.
Exercise 3. Welcome to the Culture Show. Today, Susie Wright, our health correspondent, is going to talk to us about a way in which some babies get a special start in life.
That's right. I've just come back from Finland, where I've been talking to mothers and health experts about baby boxes. For over 75 years, the Finnish government has been giving all expectant mothers a gift of a cardboard box containing a mattress, clothes, toys, and other things a new baby needs.
Really? When did this tradition start?
It started in the 1930s, when the boxes were only available to mothers on low incomes. But in 1949, the government decided to extend the scheme to all mothers. In those days in Finland, a high number of babies were dying, so the government had a clever idea. It said that mothers could only receive the box if they went to see their doctor in the first 3 months of pregnancy. This made sure that the health and welfare of all mothers was checked. And as a
Okay, all right. So from the first part, yeah, from the first part, you know that this baby box, what is the main intention of giving the baby box? Who can answer that question? What is the main intention? Aina, can you answer that question?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, why do they decide to give that baby box?
Because lots of baby were dying.
Okay,
So
so what do they want the mother to do?
to go check up, medical checkup.
Right. Okay, good. All right. So that is the main intention here. Okay, they want the mothers to go for medical checkup. Okay, to go and see the doctor. Okay, so those who go and see the doctor will get the baby box. Okay, so here the answer is, of course, they wanted all expectant mothers to receive health care. All right. Now, are the words in the audio and the words written here the same? They are not. Okay. What you listen to and what is written here are not exactly the same words. Okay. So you have to be clever in understanding, later answer the questions here. You have to understand first. That's why you need to read first before you listen. Okay. All right.
As a result, the number of infant deaths dropped.
So what's in the box exactly?
Clothes, bedding, a toothbrush, some nappies, and other things. Mothers are offered a new box for every child they have.
Okay, all right. So every time they have children, because mothers are offered a new box for every child they have. every child they have, that means every time they have a child, they will be getting a new box. Okay.
They can take a sum of money instead and reuse the items for the second child. Most take the box though, because it's worth a lot more.
Does the box contain the same things as it did in the 1930s?
No, it doesn't. Some things have been added at various points, and others have changed because of fashions in childcare or because more modern materials have been invented. These include stretchy fabrics for clothes and disposable nappies, which were easier and quicker for mothers to use. The nappies were actually changed back to old-fashioned cotton nappies, however, because people complained that disposable nappies were bad for the environment.
Apart from reducing the number of infant...
Okay, all right. So the answer here, because the nappies here is said to be bad for the environment. Okay, that shows that some items have changed because of ecological concerns. Okay, all right. So the answer is some items have changed because of ecological concerns. Okay. It doesn't mean that the boxes always contain the latest material, because they go back to the old-fashioned nappies. Okay, all right. So that is not the latest material. Okay, because they are more concerned about the ecological, about the environment. All right. Okay, so that is why your answer here, yeah, the boxes always contain the latest materials, is wrong. Okay, quite a number of you here have answered this. Okay, continue.
Deaths. Have the boxes had any other benefits?
Well, yes, a number of things. A recent report said that Finnish mothers were the happiest in the world, and experts think that the picture book included with the box helps to encourage children to look at books, and therefore later to read. The box and the mattress it contains can be used as the baby's bed, and this has encouraged parents to give children their own beds, which is better for them than sleeping with their parents.
You discovered another interesting custom regarding Scandinavian babies.
Okay, now if you listen very carefully for number 4, yeah, what cultural benefits have the boxes had? Okay, the first one, Finnish children are happier than children in other nations. Okay, it's not the children, but
The mother.
the mother. Okay, all right. If you listen carefully, it is the mother, it's not the children. Okay. Number B. B is also somehow mentioned about, the book, okay, being included in the box. Okay. Now, it is just said that, it's easier for the children to read later, but it did not mention that the standard of reading in Finnish children has improved. It is not mentioned at all. Okay. Memang dia ada sebut pasal reading, but then, yeah. Okay, go back a bit.
To look at books, and therefore later to read. The box and the mattress it contained nappies were bad for the environment.
Apart from reducing the
Yeah,
number of
listen.
infant deaths, have the boxes had any other benefits?
Well, yes, a number of things. A recent report said that Finnish mothers were the happiest in the world, and experts think that the picture book included with the box helps to encourage children to look at books.
That just encourage children to look at the book. That's it. Okay, and later read. Okay, it doesn't mean that the standard of reading in Finnish children has improved. Okay, not mentioned at all. Okay, all right. Okay, why is it the answer is there has been a change in family sleeping habits? Can somebody answer? Amma, are you there? Amma, are you there? Right lah, we're going to finish. Amma is not there, yeah? Amma is here, but then very quiet. Akmal, can you answer?
Oh, yes, teacher.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the question?
Mana tadi ya?
Oh, that one.
Okay. Why is it that, the answer is there has been a change in family sleeping patterns? What is in the box that changes the family sleeping patterns?
Wait,
therefore later to read. The box and the mattress it contains can be used as the baby's bed, and this has encouraged parents to give children their own beds, which is better.
Or
Okay.
the mattress.
All
The
right.
mattress.
So because there is a
For the
mattress included in the box,
sleeping.
and therefore this encourages the parents to give own bed
Bed.
to the babies. All right. Okay. So that is why there is a change in family sleeping patterns. Okay. All right. Continue.
For them than sleeping with their parents.
You discovered another interesting custom regarding Scandinavian baby sleeping arrangements, didn't you?
That's right. It's common practice in Scandinavian society to put your baby outside to sleep during the day. In Finland's capital city, Helsinki, I saw lots of babies in their prams sleeping outside cafes or nursery schools. The belief is that fresh air is healthier for the children than being together in the same room all day, especially in winter when there are lots of diseases going around.
But it can be freezing cold in Northern Europe.
I know, but parents often only start to bring their children inside when the temperature falls below about -15 degrees. The limit for some parents is -10, but others will just put an extra blanket over the pram at this temperature.
Okay, right. Nampak tak? Okay, now here finish babies, okay, is put to sleep outside because they believe that it is good for the children's health. Okay. And just now it was said, yes, some parents they said that lower than 10 degrees is good. Another parent have another limit. Okay, all right. So the answer for number 6 is actually parents differ in the temperature limit they think is healthy. Different parents have different thinking. Okay, all right. Alif, tunggu kejap saya habiskan sikit lagi dengan 5IS. Okay. Alright. Next.
I hear you.
Huh? What is that?
Another.
Okay. Alright. Okay. The last one, yeah?
Crucial thing, of course, is that the baby must be well clothed and wrapped so it stays warm.
And does it make the children healthier?
It does seem to make the children sleep better and for longer, but studies disagree about whether it actually makes them healthier.
All right. So putting them to sleep outside actually, seems to improve the quality of their sleep because they sleep longer. But then, it has not been proved that it improves their children's health. Okay. So that is mentioned towards the end. Okay. Okay. If you listen again, that is mentioned towards the end. Tadi gerak dah. Okay.
And does it make the children healthier?
It does seem to make the children sleep better and for longer, but studies disagree about whether it actually makes them healthier. It's a custom that's been in existence for many years, though, so unless new evidence proves it wrong, I don't think a change in habits is likely. The Scandinavians are quite sure that a little fresh air never hurt anybody.
Very interesting, Susie.
Okay, all right. Okay. So, for those who have got wrong, yeah, okay, right, you can listen again to the audio. Okay, no problem. If you want to send the live worksheet again, also no problem. Okay, you can redo. Okay, that is considered for your PBD, so no problem. You can redo the exercises, okay, and resend. Okay, cuma that part, yeah, the grammar one, I want you to print out and do the exercises again. Okay, because grammar, I think none of you have got full marks for grammar. Okay, but for listening just now, okay, alhamdulillah, about 4 or 5 of you have got full marks. Okay, the rest have got quite good marks, 1 or 2 wrong answers, okay, which can yet be improved. Okay, so if you want to improve, you want to listen again, you want to make sure of your answer, you want to listen again, no problem, go ahead. Okay, all right. Okay, any questions before I let you go? Okay, tonight inshallah I have the review session here with the group that I was supposed to have yesterday. Okay, all right, inshallah today we will have that. Okay, because afterwards will be the rehearsal and then I'll be okay. Right? Okay, if no more questions, okay, thank you very much. Okay, we'll say goodbye. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Teacher.